Hello! I recently had an opportunity to travel to some villages in northern Thailand for an outreach, and I wanted to show you a little bit through this video some of my experiences on that trip. This was a cave that we came across on the way there, and there was a monk that lived there, and he challenged me to climb up to a cave that was higher up the face of the cliff.
I thought you were.
Huh?
I thought you said you were tired.
Could resist the challenge. Yeah, there's a view from up here.
Climbing the tree?
Oh, there's another cave up here.
Oh, look, a cave.
You need a flashlight.
Yeah. Bring me that camera, will you?
He says it's not too difficult.
Ooh, what a view.
If you're a monkey.
We had an opportunity to talk to this monk for about a good half hour or so and shared the gospel with him, and he had a lot of interesting questions. In fact, he called us back a day later and had some more questions that he wanted to ask. So. After arriving in the village, we shared a meal with them and then had an impromptu worship service afterwards. The next morning we began an English camp there in the village and invited all the kids that were around to come and join us. They all love to come and learn English, and so they jumped at the opportunity and stayed with us all day and played games and sang songs.
How old are you?
Everyone with a pen or paper. Pen or paper. This is a game that they love to play, and we were using it to teach them English vocabulary. It's sort of like a duck, duck, goose type of game. Another game we did was a scavenger hunt. They loved doing that, and we'd give them a list of English words, and they had to find out what they meant, and then find those items and bring them back to us. Sweater or jacket. One shoe. One shoe. Two shoes. Okay, so we spent the evenings doing follow-up visits throughout the village with people that we had met throughout the day.
This man is 102 years old, and his wife is also over 100. He just made a decision to believe in Jesus Christ, and he has a lot of pain. So please pray for this man.
This is another young man who accepted Christ here. He's actually suffering from leprosy. and we were able to pray for him and explain the gospel to him, and he decided that he wanted to follow Christ. After spending all day teaching English and doing these visits, we would invite people back to watch the Jesus film, and we'd show it up on a large screen, and people would come out from their homes and watch the movie, and afterwards we would present the gospel to them again. This is a house where we stayed for 3 days. For the 3 days that we were there, we'd come back to this village and stay there in this home. This is a Christian family, and they invited us to stay with them. This was my bed underneath this mosquito net. This was my bed for 3 nights. And this is my alarm clock. There were many roosters about, and they crow at 4:30 a.m., 5:30 a.m., and again at sunrise. And of course they also crowed throughout the day for no apparent reason. And this was the bathroom. This is where we take our showers there, using the water from that storage unit there. A little bucket shower in the open air. Always refreshing early in the morning. One thing that we really enjoyed doing was going throughout the villages and just finding where the kids were hanging out. They're out for the summer, so they just sort of hang around in pockets, and we'd go find them and visit with them and invite them back for our English camps. And just to talk to them. And here I brought out my iPod and I showed them some songs on my iPod, which they really got a kick out of that. So. One of my favorite parts of the day was the drive in the morning out to the villages. Always great scenery, beautiful mornings, nice cool 85 degrees. Thais love to sing and they love music, so we would teach them some songs, some praise songs, and then we'd teach them what those songs mean, and throughout these songs we could teach them the gospel. Many people have been baptized in these villages, all the way from young children to the older generations as well. Many people have been baptized.
อุดจมูกไว้ดีมากเลยค่ะ
Often when you're traveling through Thailand, you'll come across a sign that says waterfall with a little arrow pointing off into the jungle. And it's always rewarding to take that little hike because you never know what you're going to find. And we're always amazed at what lies at the end of the trail that you would have never known was there had it not been for a little sign that said waterfall. And of course at meal times you're always at the mercy of your hosts. Whatever they decide to cook, you eat. Our organization is also helping them develop some wells there in these villages that they can use. Right now, they haul water up from the river over the hill. So we're trying to help them to develop some wells that can be pumped into their villages and provide a more, just a more convenient way to get water, good clean water. That temple up on the hill there is regarded by the Thais as the second holiest site in all of Thailand. Well, that's a little bit of our adventures here in the last few days doing outreach to these villages. Please pray for these villagers and for the Thais that they will hear the gospel and understand and trust in Christ.